What's up, y'all? What's up? What's going on? What's going down? It's your girl, Sharita, the Behavior and Literacy Strategist, coming at you from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute, where you can find solutions for both your child's behavior and literacy challenges. Let me tell you. Did I tell y'all how much I love kids and how much I love teaching and coaching? They be having me in stitches. They be having me cracking up. Let me tell you. So I have to tell you, first off, my style is a little bit different. I'm very strict with my students. I help my students improve their focus. I call it focus stamina. That's how long you can stay, pay attention and stay focused on a particular task without being distracted by the outside environment or pulling in people and trying to cause a distraction. Okay, so my students have those issues, so we have to get that straight. Now, nowadays it's a little bit more challenging than when I was in the classroom, honey, because when I was in the classroom or even when I was teaching inside of my home, I'll be right there looking at them, right? But now we doing that Zoom thing, okay? But I'm still very strict. Welcome if you're just joining. So my students, when they first start working with me, I have 3 new students, and they're all getting used to the structure. They all want to mute their button when they feel like it, stop their video, turn their video off when they feel like it, when they don't want to participate, right? They want to do that. Some want to lay down during the coaching session, but I have 5 things that they have to make sure they do during the coaching and in order to earn their points, okay? And one of them is remain seated. They have to be sitting up. They have to be looking at me. I need to see them. Their mute button needs to be off, and they need to be paying attention, okay? So let me tell you about this little slickster what he tried to do. I was laughing so hard I was almost crying. Hey, Ma, you're going to love this. So I can hardly get it out now. He had me cracking up with this. Oh, my goodness. So I help my students with their spelling. And I coach them. I don't spell anything for my students. That's been a rule for me for years. From when I first started teaching, I don't spell anything for kids. Any word that they come across that they can't spell, they misspelled, I coach them to spell it themselves. Well, my students, once they get used to my strategies and the routine, they absolutely love it when they start experiencing the success. But in the beginning, it's a little frustrating for them, a little anxiety provoking for them. So let me tell you what my student did. It was so cute. He is in the 4th grade. Cutie pie, right? So he muted his video, his button, used the mute button and turned off his video. So I'm calling him, telling him, come on back. We don't do that here. We don't do that. And I'm telling him to spell the word. So he was trying to mute the session, Ma, and he was trying to get Siri to tell him how to spell the word. But he forgot to mute that time. And then Siri started talking, and he was like, he was trying to cover it up. He was cold busted, let me tell you. I was like, Siri is not in this session. I did not invite Siri. You cannot use Siri to help you spell the word. Get your phone and put it somewhere else because you need to spell this word. Come on, work with me. But I was laughing so hard because the mute button was back on. He had his head down and he was trying to get Siri to help him, but on the low. And then she just started telling all the business. She was like, I don't know what you're trying to say, or I can't help you, or something like that. And he was just like, yes, my Siri told on him. Siri was like, I don't know how to answer that question or something, loud and clear as day. And I was like, we did not invite Siri to this session. You cannot use Siri to spell this word. That was so funny. I was laughing about that for so long. But then he got back in and stuff, and he didn't use Siri. And this particular student, he been running from me for 2 sessions now. Okay, because like I said, I'm very strict with the way they have to present themselves, their participation. My students have to write, and now with virtual learning, the writing has decreased a lot, and I do a lot of writing in my program. So he's been running from me, but today I finally got through to him, and after we kicked Siri out of the session, okay? We kicked Siri out of the session, he started working with me. He got excited when he got something right, when he was able to figure stuff out. And then at the end of the session, we go around and leave, and he was saying, when is the session going to end? He says that every session. He's ready to get out of here. Today, he said, the session is over already? And I said, yes, it's over already. And then he said, I love this class. I said, you do? He said, yeah, I wish this was my class earlier, right? And that goes to show you, in the beginning, when they are fighting and when they're trying to push you away, when they're trying to run away from doing their work and everything, they don't know what the outcome is going to look like. They don't know if they're going to be able to read better or if they're going to be able to spell better. They just know right now this is hard, and this is something they've been running away from for a long time. So that's why I don't give up. I had him for his regular sessions. I was texting his mom to ask him if I could grab him for some extra sessions. I do that sometimes. I do pop-up sessions on my kids. They be mad. I learned that from you, Mom, popping up at the school. Now I be popping up on my kids. I pop up on my students, and for an extra session. And one of my students was mad because it was Saturday. He was hanging out. And here comes Miss Sharita. That's right, okay? That's right, because I want you to succeed. I want you to win. But after a while, when they get used to it, they be, and they start feeling successful and stuff, then they start to feel much better and they participate more. But yeah, honey, I was cracking up. Siri, he tried to get Siri to help it. Siri done told on him. And so don't let y'all kids be using Siri every time it's time to spell something. Nowadays, it's very easy to grab Siri and ask her how to spell things. Don't let y'all kids do that. If they can't spell a word, then help them spell it and make them write it down and make them put it on an index card and put it up on the wall in their room. Start building a word wall like they have in the classroom. Y'all should have a word wall, your kids' word wall, of all the words that they are working on conquering on their word wall. Okay? All right, so I just want to jump in here real quick. I got to get back, respond to a text right now. But I wanted to tell y'all about, hi, thank you so much for watching, Miss Thompson. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, my student just got busted today cheating. And I was coaching him with some spelling, and he turned the mute button. He pressed the mute button so I couldn't hear him, and asked Siri. Asked Siri how to spell the word, but he thought the mute button was on, but it wasn't, and he got busted. Okay, it was hilarious. Siri sold him out, honey. Siri told on him. But like I was saying earlier, all my students run from me in the beginning, because they're not used to my strict way that I coach, and I have high standards for my students, and I don't spell anything for them. I coach them through it. They have to work hard, and at first they run, right? But after a while, they feel good, and they when they're experiencing success, they feel good. So it took this student 2.5 sessions to get to that point. And after we kicked Siri out of the session, he said that this was his favorite class. He loved this class. He said, I love this class. And I was surprised, like, really? By the way, he been acting. He said, I love this class. All right. So that was funny. I just had to get on here and tell y'all about that tidbit. All right. So I'm gonna run, y'all. I'll pop in here again soon. You know I got to talk to you. If I don't talk to you for a couple of days, I'll be missing you now. So I got to pop on in here and say hi, let you know what's going down. My students are growing. I have students. My youngest student right now is in the 4th grade, and my oldest student is in the 7th grade right now. And everybody's progressing in their reading, in their writing, in their spelling, in their reading comprehension, and also in their behavior, in the choices they're making, and in their focus, and in participating and helping at home, right? They're doing great things within the first month. So we're having a ball, and we're going straight to the top, y'all. So sometimes I'm going to pop on here and tell you about one of the shenanigans of my students, because I just love them. And they keep me laughing, okay? All right? For more information on my 12 steps to behavior and literacy success tutoring and coaching program, go to growthinstitute.mykajabi.com or send me a direct message, y'all. Tap on that send message button, and we can get on the phone, and I can give you some information, and I can do a free phone consultation for you, okay? All right? Believe in yourself, believe in your child, y'all, and always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace.